Have no fear, Bozilla is here. I'd like to welcome everybody to the best way to start the day with CKJ. Guys, we got a hell of a show planned today. I have been deep down the rabbit hole. Deep, 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 deep. Let's see something here. It starts like this. Bitwise, one of the world's longest running crypto assets. They're talking about XRP. XRP, I'm telling you, I uncovered so much information behind XRP and XLM. So don't get me wrong. Everybody knows that, I've been beating the drum for XRP for about 10 years. But at the same time, I really believe, matter of fact, it's not that I even believe it. I know it. I know it. I know it for a fact. Facts. Let me see. Settings. Share screen. Share screen. Entire screen. Share. This is the article I'm referring to. XRP. One of the world's longest running crypto assets with the potential to reshape, and that's the theory, the theme of today's show, reshape how money moves worldwide. And I'm telling you, since I started creating crypto content in 2016, one thing we always talked about was mass adoption incoming, mass adoption incoming. I'm telling you, today I'll explain to you what mass adoption looks like, and mass adoption is not only incoming, but here. And you guys are not going to want to miss this, because I'm telling you, I'm going to show you things you probably never seen in cryptocurrency. And that's not hype. That's facts. And we're going to call this one reshaping. Reshaping how money moves. And believe it or not, guys, I found a hidden, I got a new challenge. I got a new challenge too. I've been down the rabbit hole all day on a new hidden gem, and hey, link, we live. And I was debating on big time on giving this asset away, like as far as like giving a hint away, because I was like, man, because I got a whole other video pulled up, but I was like, I didn't complete the video yet, plus I didn't do my purchase yet. And I know how you guys are as far as like when I find a new challenge or a new hidden gem. When I find a new challenge or a new hidden gem, and I say, okay, everybody, I found this asset, I found this hidden gem. Next thing you know, everybody FOMO into it, rocket the price before I get a chance to get my million. So stay tuned. New hidden gem coming to you. And it kind of echoes what's going on here. I'm telling you guys, this is way bigger than I ever, I'm telling you, this is the one. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody knows I issued the Zebek challenge, and I'm super bullish on Zebek. But I also found something huge. I'm telling you, this is unbelievable. But first thing first, let's do a crypto market review of the prices. But I'm telling you, I do want to talk about this. XRP, one of the world's longest running crypto assets with the potential to reshape how money moves worldwide. And now the Bitwise 10 crypto index. And many people may not really do much research on index, or ETFs, or ETPs. really may not understand what that means. And trust me, after today, I have a whole new understanding on what's going on here. I have a whole new understanding. So, if I finally get it and I bring the news to the world, it's amazing. Some of the connections and rabbit hole I've been down today, I'm telling you, it's been unreal. I just really believe that, something I was really excited about in 2016 is basically the opportunity to basically benefit in this new asset class, because I believe all traditional money is going on chain. All traditional financial money is going on chain. Now, the discussion, or not the discussion, but what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? You know, okay. As traditional finance connects to some of these rails, these cryptocurrency rails, they're going to be using particular cryptos and particular chains. What chains is that? What chains is that? And that's what I'm here to answer. What chains is that? As far as like, they're moving on chain. Man, I'll tell you right out the door. Do not sleep on XLM. I'm telling you, as far as XLM ties to the Build Fund, USDC, Circle, Franklin Templeton, Bitwise. I mean, I'm telling you, I uncovered a lot of things today. Stellar is a very big deal. I'll just tell you that. And I'm telling you, even once I started doing all the research on the amount of, assets under management through the XRP chain or through the XLM chain, for some reason, they're really utilizing the hell out of this XLM chain. Now, that's not the hidden gem is, of course, a challenge. And you won't believe the price, but I can't tell you right now just because I just don't want everybody to FOMO into it. But I probably will drop the video at least by today or tomorrow. I already got it basically pulled up, all the information. But then I had to run to the store, and then I had to stop, basically stop my research, what upset me. But I was down the rabbit hole. But not only, no, I'm gonna see nothing else about that. Today, right now, guys, Bitcoin is coming in at $90,000. We're back to this split screen, share screen. Bitcoin is coming in at $90,000. XRP is at $2. Ethereum is at 3,200. Ethereum ETH. Guys, you would not believe. And also, I know a lot of people don't like Ethereum, but at the same time, I'm telling you, okay, they show okay, as far as ETPs and ETFs, it shows the assets under management like a pie. I'm telling you, every single pie, I don't care what your favorite crypto is, that asset pie shows 80% Ethereum. They're utilizing 80% of Ethereum. Well, don't get me wrong, there's a big player that's coming up, unbelievable, which is Solana. So they're going to be able to provide, so that's going to be really good for Zebek. And trust me, Zebek does connect to the new challenge, the new hidden gem we'll be talking about. But it kind of floored me just the market share that Ethereum has as far as I don't know. As far as okay, these companies are creating stable coins, but they're trying to basically utilize the stable coins to connect to the decentralized world. And through that, they're going to create stable coins that's going to create yield bearing assets. This is what they're creating stable coins for, to get yield from DeFi. We'll talk more about that. Ethereum is at 3,200. XRP is at $2. BNB. Actually, I was surprised to see BNB in there on the pie. And even surprised to see the market share on BNB. I think they have $1 billion in BNB. And some of these, like in the Build Fund, for example. USDC, big player in there. Solana's a big player in there. Solana's at 134. Everybody knows I issued a 10 Solana challenge, 10 for $100. 10 Solanas for 100. And Solana's going to 5K. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. Solana is going to 5K. Remember I said that. I'll pretty much, never mind. I'll move forward. I'm not going to convince each thing I say no more either. I'm going to if I say 5K, it's 5K all day, maybe 10. Chainlink, $13. What's Chainlink going to? I'm not sure. I got to run the numbers. But XLM, I'm telling you guys, XLM is a much bigger player than we all thought. I'm telling you, XLM is a very big deal. I can't wait to drop this video. And you would not believe, okay, let's just say, okay, if you got like a build, if you got the Build Fund, which is, going to be Circle, Ripple, everybody's in there, even the largest piece of the pie, or all the way down, Stellar is involved in every single project all the way down. Like you might have like OP, USDC, XRP, Stellar. Then on the next one you might have Stellar, Link, OP, BNB. Then the next one you might have every single chain is going to start with XLM regardless. I'll tell you that XLM is there, and that's why I didn't want to misconstrue the videos here. Stellar XLM, I did issue the 1100 XLM challenge. It's at 240 today. It was 1100 for 100. Keep it simple. 1100 XLM for $100. Sue, I think I even saw Sue in there. Avalanche AVAX is a big deal. Oh yeah, guys, you would not believe a lot of these funds all tie back to Coinbase. It all starts with Coinbase. And I'm talking about the subsidiary companies of Coinbase as far as Paradigm, which connects to A16Z, Andreessen Horowitz. You got Paradigm. I'm just trying to think of all the sidearm companies that came out of Coinbase. I can't really remember the names all offhand, but there's a lot more companies that tie to these traditional build funds. I'm telling you, they must have really thought about all this way in the beginning. They had to have. I'm telling you, there's been plans within plans way longer than people think. And I think really us as individuals, this is our opportunity to really utilize as far as just being early or being a pioneer in this new asset class. I believe it's a huge opportunity. It's a huge opportunity to get your wallet prepared for what is to come in the evolution of money. All right, so AVAX is at $13 this morning. H bar. Oh, you know what's crazy? When I was going through like my old, like I was basically trying to find the when I issued the Millions of Beck challenge because I want to make a clip side of that. Because I remember when the price dropped down to 3 zeros on, I think it was 418. I call it 420, but still it was 318. And what's crazy is I'm telling you, like, this is why I'm keeping this new hidden gem under wraps. And this is a classic example why you guys don't want to miss my next call. It's going to shock the world. It's going to shock the world just like Zebek did. Anyway, is when I first came back, well, I didn't realize I came back. I guess around the time I issued the Zebek challenge, I guess that's when Pickle was sick. So I guess I issued the Zebek challenge, which was 100K Zebek for $100 at first. And I was kind of shocked, and it kind of proved my theory of a lot of things behind the scenes. I'll give you a quick example, and I think this is gonna have a lot to do with our next challenge too. Okay, so say for example, I issued the Zebek challenge, which was 100K Zebek for 100, right? And then after that, the price dropped down to 3 zeros after I issued the challenge. But I didn't realize after I issued the challenge, it had to be around. Okay, exactly. Okay, yeah. So I issued the Zebek challenge. And I was gone for like a week because Pickle was sick. And then I didn't even know Zebek dipped. So then I found the video where Zebek dipped down. And I said, my apologies, guys. You know, Pickle was under the weather. You know, I've been taking care of him. This when he was passing away. When I had my dog Pickle for 15 years. And he was passing away around the time of the Zebek challenge. So the day I came back is the day the market was going down. It was 0.00078. And I was like, good God, crypto needs me. Like I basically was talking all this noise that now that I'm back, the market will rocket. The second I come back, Zebek turns around. All of a sudden, we don't have the 3 zeros no more. It starts rocking, it starts climbing. And then after that, it's pretty much hard to even find 3 zeros. It was the last time you're going to see 3 zeros. So the size for that video or that day in between there, it's like 160, 130. Like right there is 140, 150. I was kind of upset because right after I talked about it, which is maybe I even had a video from January. Like around January is when we started talking about Zebek. Exactly. 3 zeros in January. And then I started talking about it. Okay, so there's January 29th. That's it, $100 flat. Okay, and then basically Pickle was having a hard time. So I was like a little bit of periodic streaming. and the price kind of was fluctuating wildly. But the second I came back, I'm telling you, that thing started rocketing again. But anyway, the point is the last time we seen 3 zeros was the last, basically when I came back. I was like, oh my God, buy the dip, buy the dip. And then after that, I started going up like again. So I already know what's going to happen when I mention this new hidden gem, because this new hidden gem has multiple zeros. And when the world sees the video, they're going to be like, damn, we're going to get this right now. Which I'm telling you is probably going to be the last time you ever see this asset at 3 zeros. That video is coming soon. Just throwing that out there. Make sure you guys hit that comment, like, and subscribe, and your notification bell. Because when I actually drop this video, everybody's going to FOMO into it. And then you say goodbye to your 100K for under 100. I'll just say that. So I was kind of showing you, like, yeah, I'm going to duplicate that success with Zebek and this new one. But anyway, so of course Zebek is on there. But let me go to this really quick. Let me go to this. Shout out to Gmail Brown, Jay Brooks, Blue, Current 8, Miss C, Light Green Man. Huge hidden gem you found, bro. Huge hidden gem you found too. I've been down the rabbit hole on that one too. That one actually was kind of like amazing. Amazing on that one, Light Green Man. I'm telling you, I was down the rabbit hole on that also. I've been down the rabbit hole a lot, big time today. It's playtime done. Ain't that what they saying? Brock shot us. What's that movie called? I watched that movie when I lived in Jacksonville. That's the only thing they played on my TV over and over because I didn't have cable in my room when I first went there. So, you know, like back in the day, we just had a DVD play. Brock shot us. Huh? Playtime done. Welcome to the XRP family, Bitwise. The Bitwise, here it is. XRP, one of the world's longest running crypto assets with the potential to reshape how money moves worldwide. Now, Bitwise 10 crypto index ETFs. Now, this will go really good with my other video, but anyway, the Bitwise, let's go to Bitwise company real quick because I want to show you something. So here's Bitwise, the company. Bitwise 10 crypto ETFs. This is basically so traditional finance can get exposure to cryptocurrency without actually buying it yourself. And that's the thing. This is what demand or traditional companies want. They want you to not buy crypto. They don't want you to hold crypto. They don't want you accessing crypto. They want you to access their fund that probably runs on a chain that the crypto they bought. They want you to have less exposure to actually holding this crypto asset, which is XLM, XRP, Zebek, whatever. They don't really want you holding the asset itself. They rather you hold the ETF or ETP because you're gonna have to go through them. They want to be the middleman. And that's the thing about crypto. Crypto eliminates the middleman. And this is why they were so upset. And this is why it took them so long to start approving different things, because they had to make sure their bag was ready. Instead of trying to predict the future of crypto, investors can gain broad exposure through the BITW, the world's first and largest crypto index fund. That's what I'm saying. Do you know how many rich people are going to buy an index fund instead of actually buying the asset just because, you know, they're nervous or whatever? BITW seeks to track an index of 10 largest crypto assets, screened by Bitwise experts, weighted market cap, regulatory, rebalance monthly. It also holds the top assets as they emerge. That's what I'm saying. As these assets get more time, more liquidity, and we're just getting started all the way across the board. Matter of fact, I'll give you a quick heads up. Like Ondo, for example. I've been down the rabbit hole on Ondo like since yesterday. You know, when I thought Ondo was a big deal, people have no idea how big. I'm telling you, Ondo is a big player. And then some of the cryptos I found through that ecosystem is insane. I'm telling you, I learned so much the last 2 days. It's insane. As far as like yield bearing assets, their whole thing is they want to earn yield from decentralized applications, but only through assets they create or through a stable coin they create. They're trying to take crypto from you, but I'm here to help you. Crypto index ETF. One fund, broad exposure. One fund, okay. One fund, broad exposure. What if you hold the assets yourself? One fund. Oh, I'm telling you, you were not. What was it? Ondo? If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Ondo's backed by the Founders Fund. Let me see one thing real quick. Let's just look at Ondo real quick. If I'm not mistaken, I think they got the Founders Fund right on their Twitter, which I never noticed before. Yeah, guys, I'm telling you, Ondo is 1,000 times bigger than you can imagine. And I'm telling you, wait till I finish the rest of it. I'm telling you guys, I got a rabbit hole you wouldn't believe coming. Look, right here, it says institutional grade finance on chain for everyone, backed by the Founders Fund. The Founders Fund is Peter Thiel, PayPal. Like, that's everybody. That's Facebook. That's the Founders Fund. That's basically Uber, eBay. That's Peter Thiel. And then Panera Capital is another Coinbase subsidiary, which I was telling you about. Panera Capital is some of the first guys at Coinbase who basically started another company because they knew crypto was going to be big. It was backed by Coinbase. And then, of course, you got Coinbase on there, which really all started. It all starts with Coinbase. Then Panera Capital is basically Coinbase again. And then Peter Thiel. So just to see these three, something is cooking here, unbelievable. And you guys would not believe, I'm telling you, Ondo is going to take, Ondo's taking over. Ondo's going to take it over. No doubt about it. And you'll see what I mean when the rest of the video comes. It might sound so, I'm telling you guys, I started analyzing all these funds individually and how they operate. And you wouldn't believe some of the things I came up with. Video coming soon. Anyway, that takes me back to what? Bitwise. So the holdings of Bitwise is what? They're holding Bitcoin. $100,000 Bitcoin right there. Bitcoin probably going to $1 million. Also Ethereum. They're holding Ethereum. They're holding XRP. So my true belief, like if you got XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, you're good. Now, if you got Solana, I believe you're good. Because Solana, I'm telling you, like I've uncovered so much about Solana, even more than before. Link is in there. Okay, what they share in the Telegram, I'll show you guys in a few minutes. They have some amazing news in the Telegram as far as that one post caught me off guard. Who shared that in the Telegram? It kind of showed me 80% of these traditional funds are still going to run on Ethereum, no matter what people think. I'll show you what I mean. Litecoin, AVAX. I could not believe how much AVAX was involved with all this, which I could believe because I always told people Avalanche is Coinbase. That's a Coinbase product. Still, I haven't really looked into Sue too much, but damn, they're always in there. Polkadot was supposed to be Solana, but I'm not sure Polkadot's going to really come through the way Solana has, because Polkadot was basically supposed to be like an answer to what Ethereum's issues were. But now they upgraded Ethereum. These protocols upgrade anyway. Bit. A case for crypto indexing, no reason for a case. Crypto leaderboard changes constantly. Yeah, that's the one thing I noticed too, guys. As far as like when I was studying all these traditional funds today, like it kind of all started where I said with Securitize and Ripple. It all starts with Securitize and Ripple and Coinbase. I don't care what nobody says. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Coinbase and Ripple, like they're like competition, but they still supported each other, even though they really didn't like each other. And now Coinbase still provides less liquidity for XRP. So there's still that factor of hate, but at the same time, it's like they made it through the door. I guess it's kind of like maybe Visa and MasterCard, like, we're competition, but, we're not going to like, we're going to try to outshine each other, outperform each other, but, we'll still have dinner together. It's like kind of like that relationship. Anyway, here's AAVE. Algorand. Of course, Algorand is in there. That ties to Coinbase directly. Avalanche, AVAX, Bitcoin Cash. I'm surprised to see ADA in there. Chainlink, Cosmos, Dash, EOS. So some of these funds are probably won't even be here in the future. I mean, I don't know. Unless Dash, I mean, I have no idea what Dash is up to. But actually, didn't Dash just sound like a big partnership or something? Maybe Dash is going to make a comeback. Who knows? EOS, Ethereum Classic. I don't even know how Ethereum Classic got in there. I don't think Ethereum Classic is going to make it. Filecoin, Litecoin, Monero, Near, don't sleep on Near, Polkadot, Parachains, Polygon, which is Matic, Solana, Stellar, Lumens, don't sleep on Lumens. This is like your list right here. This is like your list of short things. Well, I'm not going to say short things, but they ain't really going to make you a ton of money. The only thing that's going to make you a ton of money in crypto is CKJ's 100K challenges for 100, the hidden gem. That's because you can get 100K for 100. Put $100 on any one of these, you might as well just quit crypto. If you're not going to go with the CKJ method, you might as well just quit crypto. Because put $100 on Ethereum, what's that going to do? Nothing. Put $100 on Solana, nothing. Crypto needs me. I mean, you can put $100 on XLM, XRP. You might make, I might buy like a 2-door refrigerator, something like that. But you're not going to do nothing much with that. Oh man, I'm telling you, big calls is coming. So I'm telling you, if you analyze all this information, it's not like, okay, this is what I was doing with the last video or research I was doing on Ondo and all that. I was just really researching who the players are and the backers. So like right here, it's about Bitwise, right? It says right, administrator, Bank of New York Mellon. Bam, right there, Bank of New York Mellon. And this is the thing, they got all the players in position first before they can really like let you know what's going on. Now that Bank of New York Mellon's in there, but Mellon Bank was also basically a backer of Ripple for quite some time. Legal counsel, auditor, trust custodian. So basically Mellon Bank is their crypto custodian. Like, come on, who would have ever thought that Mellon Bank is holding all these cryptos? Algorand, Avalanche, Bitcoin Cash, Chainlink. Yeah. They'll be well in position to make money off you before you even know it. So Matt Hogan, he looks real familiar. I remember him speaking somewhere. I think Matt Hogan, he was like an XRP guy, wasn't he, or something to do with XRP on Matt Hogan. I'm just curious. I just want to Google Matt Hogan XRP. XRP, Matt Hogan. Okay, Bitwise shoes launched on XRP. XRP ticker symbol, how Bitwise secured it for the XRP ETF. Is XRP going to 100? Bitwise CIO explains why they launched the XRP ETF. Kind of curious on that one. Bitwise CEO explains why they launched the XRP ETF. The end of the SEC lawsuit allowed XRP to compete on a level playing field, prompted Bitwise to launch the ETF. I'm telling you, I think really people don't really realize XRP was always their big play, just because of the legal clarity from the Treasury Department in 2015. So that's what made me so bullish on XRP back in the day. As far as like, I knew XRP was going to get through the door. Kind of surprised they beat some of the other companies as far as like some of these crypto products. But anyway, the ETF offers institutional investors a compliant, easy to understand way to gain exposures to XRP. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is what they want. This is what they want. They want it to be your exposure to the crypto. They don't want you to expose yourself to it. Like, hey, this institution will give you exposure to it, but you don't have to worry about nothing. Like, what if if you're holding my money, then we have to worry about something, get money. We have to worry about something. Look at that right there. Okay, there we go. All right. I really feel like I'm not going to go too much more deeper on this because I think this really takes off from where I left off as far as the research I was doing with our new challenge coming soon, and which really ties into a lot of this kind of talk. Really, without the talk of the research I've done previous, maybe like you're picking up from part 2 right now, so I kind of got to drop the other video. Maybe it'll all go better with my story. Matt Hogan, Chief Investment Officer, recently explained the company launched the XRP ETF. In an interview, he highlighted the timing of the launch and why it was crucial for investors. He emphasized that XRP had faced a long period of uncertainty due to the SEC lawsuit, which impacted its adoption. See, I don't think it was uncertainty. I think it was that's how long it takes to get legal clarity. Because other than that, people could have went to jail. According to Hogan, the lawsuit was a major hurdle for Ripple and XRP growth. He said that it had frozen adoption and made institutions wary of building real-world products on XRP's network. With the lawsuit finally ending in August, Hogan sees new opportunity for XRP to compete on a more level playing field. Bearable Guy was the one, it was always a level playing field thing, but I remember Bearable Guy said level playing field. The timing of the XRP ETF launch. In one of the half-minute videos to the post on X, Hogan explained that Ripple's strong community and assets long history played a crucial role in the decision to launch the ETF. He referred the XRP as Lindy asset, meaning it has been around for a long time and is expected to continue. He also stated that the end of the lawsuit opened the path for Ripple to build its ecosystem without looming legal threat. That's what I just said. Said the same thing, but they touched it up. I can't wait. One day soon we'll have our touch it up co-host guy that'll be here. It's like, make things sound great. And I just bring in like the hard facts with the challenges, and how the rest is gonna go. Number one. Matt Hogan, CEO of Bitwise, says the reason they launched a Ripple ETF is simple. The playing field has changed. And that's what I'm saying. Guess what, everyone out there in crypto world, on Twitter, on YouTube, the playing field has changed. It's now the day for an opportunity for you and for me to gain exposure to opportunity like never before in this new asset class. Are you with me? Tell them get money. Everybody smash that like, comment, subscribe. How to get that coffee today? That Wawa coffee is amazing. Pumps you right on up. Pumps you right on up. Ondo Finance, the institutional grade on chain for everyone. I'm trying to tell you, holy. You guys don't even want to know. Wait till this video. I'm gonna be dropping a new video very shortly. Everybody smash that like on Twitter. I see we got over 100 people on Twitter. We need some more people on YouTube. So also we go live every day at 1. I said this morning, preparing for crypto retirement. Riders on the storm. Doom, 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 doom. I remember when I was I'll never forget, it was like maybe junior high. They had this thing called extended detention. It was like 3-hour detention, 3 hours. It was called extended detention. And I was like, man, I'm going to need really something to do for 3 hours. What can I do for 3 hours? So I went to the library, and I've seen a book said biography of Muhammad Ali. And I didn't even know who that was at all. I mean, I knew about him. I heard of him, but I didn't know really nothing about him. I'm telling you, when I started reading that book, I was like so locked in. Like I was never so interested in something in my life. The way he explained his life and the way he explained his fights and how he was the youngest heavyweight champion in the world at 21, how he had to fight Sonny Liston, and everybody thought he was just a loudmouth pretty boy. And he was like, I'm going to knock Sonny Liston out in round 1. And he would call the round. He would call the round which round he's going to knock you out in. And everybody thought Sonny Liston was going to crush him. And I mean, Sonny Liston was like a real mean looking dude. And he beat him first round, first minute, knocked him right out. And then he's like, I'm the prettiest in the world, huh? The youngest heavyweight champion in the world. So don't ever let nobody rain on your dreams. Anything's possible. Just throwing that out there. But the reason I shared that is because I shared that with the Rise and Shine biggest call in cryptocurrency time, which we reference it all the time. Is, of course, this is the green candle we're going to get on Zebek and our next challenge. You see it? And of course, everybody knows the biggest call in 2025 is the million ZBCN challenge. It was 780 per million. This is what I'm saying. On our next call, I'm trying to get 1 million. I want to get 1 million to this next one. And that's why I'm saying, man, I can't drop the video yet because I don't need y'all playing with the price until we get in position. And I was actually going to drop the information in the Telegram first, too. Just because I want the Bulls family to definitely know ahead of time before everybody else gets on. Because we want the best price possible. But most likely, we'll definitely have the video out by tomorrow, no later, on the newest challenge. The newest challenge video will be out tomorrow at the latest. I just got to see what, I don't know how much 1 million is going to be. It's not going to be that much, though. It's going to be cheap. But, still maybe, I don't know. The biggest call in 2025 is the Millions to Beck Challenge, which is 780. I think we can get 1 million just for cheaper than 780. Yeah, we can definitely get 1 million for cheaper than 780 on this one. If you get 1 million in this next challenge, you're good. Today is 2,800. Also, I issued the 100K ZBCN challenge for $78. Today is 280. 100K for 100 crypto calls. Hashtag 100K for 100 on X. And pretty much those are the gems for sure. That right there. And want to show you guys one more thing. I guess I can pull it up like this. Guess I can pull it up like this. I think I'm going to make a lot of changes as far as the show, the schedule, the time. We'll make a lot of changes. A lot of changes coming. I think after 10 years, change is necessary. Oh, this is the video right here. Okay, so guys, I did give everybody a heads up right there. We're live. What is this? Just in, SEC Chair Paul Atkins says the SEC Crypto Task Force will hold a roundtable on Monday, December 15th to discuss policy issues and financial surveillance and privacy. You know what this meeting is going to be about? And shout out to Crypto Trooper on this news. They're going to say, stay away from Ondo Finance. Because if you mess with Ondo, you're messing with Patrick McHenry. You mess with Patrick McHenry, and there's going to be problems. You'll probably be out of a job. So don't mess with Patrick. You know, Patrick McHenry was the head of the House and the head of financial services. Now, Patrick McHenry joined Ondo. And I'm telling you, Ondo is like 10 times bigger than I thought after today. All we got is -7 degree, Mark P. in Alaska. Much love, Mark. Stay warm, my brother. D. Morg, looks like you guys are getting more snow than us over here in Alaska. No, hold on. D. Morg is in Alaska. Looks like you guys are getting more snow than us over here in Alaska. Okay, so D. Morg is from Alaska. And Mark P. is saying, the money falls from the sky. All winter, I'll be printing money. I'll be a buyer of new bags in January. Oh, yeah, guys, they're calling for crypto super cycle in 2026. And that's what I said. Like right now, the market is very bearish. And happy holidays to all. And we need a bear market and a super cycle to make money. Because when the super cycle comes, which is basically bull run, and you can't have a super cycle without like major correction and consolidation. They think, oh, the market's bullish. Oh, now super cycle. It doesn't happen like that. Like we got to have some pain before a gain. And I'm telling you, I was listening to a bunch of motivational stuff today about pain is necessary. That's an you know, you got to utilize pain, hurt, or anything, because that's like you can learn from anything. Like a chance to learn is to never be a missed opportunity. See how you flip that around? So, okay, they're out there plowing snow, real money presidents, Lincoln and JFK. All new episode of Crypto Convos. My apologies, Devon. I can't really play this today because I did pull it up. Oh, link in the description for the new Crypto Convos. I already put it in the description though, Devon. See, I got you, bro. But, you know, I'm going to try to switch it up. Maybe like try to do like a real serious show in the morning, like I said before. You know, even though I like playing music and jamming and having fun, I think it's time to get serious though. Oh, yeah, guys, we're not going to be live tonight either. I got to work tonight. My apologies. I'm trying to get, like, you know, I got some crypto made me do it goals. So we're not going to be live tonight. Do it goals. Is that exploit post is still pinned? Hold on. Let me see. Devon NRG, 5-year member. X-Lloyd, shout out to X-Lloyd. Yup, this season will be bullish. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to X-Lloyd. Much love, bro. So good to see you, dude. X-Lloyd's a legend. Shout out to the members. I'll give money some members. Shout out to Get Money. Just drop that like. Guys, I'm trying to tell you. Everybody knows I just issued as a back challenge, and I hate to beat that drum so hard. Matter of fact, trust me, when I issue the new challenge, I'm probably beating the drum just as hard on that one. That's what I do. I find new challenges, and I beat the drum. Everybody get a chance to get on. Because I'm telling you, the next one is multiple zeros. And I know it's going to be a big deal. I did all the research. I could tell you right now and drop the video, but the thing is, it's not complicated to get the asset, but you got to do like 2 steps. And the thing is, not only do I want to drop the video, but I also want to be able to explain in this member video I'm about to drop that all the steps in the wallet, because I don't want to confuse nobody. Like I want to make sure I got it secured before we release the newest member video that's going to drop tomorrow, maybe. My apologies. This information is very valuable. It's valuable information. I'm telling you, this is going to be a life-changing call. Shout out to all the members. Well, I'd be lost without you. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The good news, gold and silver, God's money, and Bitcoin and Ethereum, the people's money, go up in value as the fake fiat money system collapses. Okay, so gold and silver, it says God's money. I mean, I don't know if I could go as far as call it God's money. Does God really have money? But I mean, I understand what they're saying as far as like value. That's a natural resource. That should be ours anyway. That they take from you. You don't do nothing about it. And that's everybody. I don't care what they say. All natural resources should belong to humanity. Anyway, but it's like, oh, we own this land. So this oil here, this is ours too. I get out of here with that. Anyway, New York Stock Exchange, 21 Capital places statue of Satoshi Nakamoto, the inventor of Bitcoin, in New York Stock Exchange. Where was this from? Oh, Devon. Much love, Devon. And new home marks a shared ground between emerging systems and established institutions, from code to culture. The placement represents an artistic reflection on how new ideas become a part of shared history. Interesting. You know, another thing I was saying, guys, everybody was up in deep down the rabbit hole in the Phantom wallet, right? And playing around on there, I'm telling you, I uncovered a whole lot of things. I'm almost feeling kind of bad because I'm super bullish on XP Market, on XPM, XR Zillas, Captain Zebek, AI Cat, and some of our hidden gems on XP Market. But we are going to have to go down this Phantom wallet rabbit hole just because I see some interesting things. And I'm here to try to make the family a hell of a lot of money. And I think we might have that opportunity. So make sure you guys download that Phantom wallet. You might want to be ready. Anyway, Mark P says, so Zebek is a Solana token. Yeah, Zebek is a Solana token. Oh, good morning, Sam. Oh, Revolt partners with Trust Wallet to offer cryptocurrency purchase in Europe through a zero fees. Trust Wallet, that's interesting. You know what's interesting is like, who is Trust Wallet? The founders of Trust Wallet. You probably connect them to Ethereum. So I don't know. But Revolt, I think that was like one of maybe the first ones to go out with XRP too, though. I'm not sure. Now this is kind of interesting. Is I thought this is our Telegram. So this is our Telegram, guys. It's like a crypto group where we can post news in here. And I got a new idea about our Telegram too. As far as like, you guys got a lot of good news in here. I'm thinking that this news in here is so good, I could probably drop a video in the morning on it if I get up so early enough. So I think I'm gonna start making videos out of the news in our Telegram. The thing is, it's got to be like different ways to bring news to people, different formats. I just been putting a lot of thought to different things. You know, I just been out there so many years here, 10 years. Like, people know who I am. They know my calls are the realest, the biggest. But at the same time, it's like, you know, I gotta compete with the Paul Barons out there now. So we gotta step it up. Every Solana token will be available instantly to trade. Hold up. It's okay, now I get what you're saying here. I could not understand when I was reading this earlier because I was thinking Solana is already available on Coinbase. But hold on, if Solana is saying every Solana token will be available to instantly trade on Coinbase by 100 million users, this is breaking news. This is breaking news right here. Because if you think about it, if Solana is saying every Solana token will be available instantly, it's bigger than people know. One thing is I noticed is, like we talked about it yesterday, and I could probably show you in here, but man, no, I probably didn't go back too far. Is they have like a Twitter app within that Phantom wallet. So on each token, there's like a chat in there. There's 300 people in there right now talking about Solana and how high the price is going to go. If you go to a different asset on Solana in there, like as far as Zebek, there's probably people in the Zebek chat. There's probably people in the PIP chat. Like in each token, there's a chat within that wallet. Now be careful in there. There's probably like a lot of fake people, real people. I noticed one asset that as soon as somebody said he sold, everybody starts selling back to back. So you gotta be real careful. And this is why I'm really waiting and studying. Because I gotta navigate the family through some wild waters, probably, which I'm gonna do. All Solana tokens to be available to trade. That means Zebek is coming to Coinbase, clearly. Who shared that? D-Morg. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. I'm gonna say ZBCN next stop Coinbase. ZBN next stop Coinbase. Oh, bingo, bango. How you doing today, Miss C? Happy holidays, Miss C. You ready? Miss C, this next challenge. You got your hold on. Okay, now you're not gonna need the Phantom wallet for the next challenge, but you're gonna need your Phantom wallet for some hidden gems or uh some other things I'm working on. So all members, make sure you got your Phantom wallet for sure. Download the Phantom wallet if you get a chance over the next couple days, because I don't want nobody to really miss out on some things that we're gonna do. And when we do it, trust me, it's gonna be worth it. It's not gonna be like, oh my god, let me download this Phantom wallet today. Like by then you might miss it. Like I'm telling you, I think everybody can crush it on this. So I don't want nobody to miss it. It's gonna be similar to what we did other places. All stand up shit, like basically straight right here talking to you about it all. Now, I'm not going deeper than on that. I'm feeling bullish. Me too. Oh yeah, okay. This is a good example right here of what I was saying about something to do with like the video about to drop. Like for example, I was on research on this morning called Linea, Linea. Like what is Linea? I didn't even know what that was. And of course, Consortium Jackson coming there. Okay, right here. Okay. Now bullish Don D. He got many names. So he shared this. He was like, should I buy some Linea? Should I buy this? Should I buy that? I'm like, what the hell is Linea? So then he shared this, but it kind of caught me off guard because Linea is Ethereum. The infrastructure project involves over 30 traditional finance institutions, including Bank of America, Citi, JP Morgan Chase. When I went down this rabbit hole, you would not believe how many traditional companies are more involved with crypto than you think. And I'm telling you, probably XLM is one of the biggest players out of all of them. I'll just say that. No, don't get me wrong. Ethereum holds more market share, but XLM is involved in every single one. It's strange. You'll see. The infrastructure project involved, and I was kind of like floored. Like XRP is like some of the funds, but it's always a real small fraction of XRP. That's weird. Like I just think there's gonna be like maybe some kind of, I don't know. I don't understand, but I'm trying to understand. That's why I'm working on research. Anyway, the infrastructure project involves over 30 traditional finance institutions, including Bank of America. I can tell you what their plan is for all these banks. Like they're floored the amount of money you can make off in decentralized world as far as yield. They're even creating a way where they can earn yield on defaulted loans. Like if the bank loans you money and you default, well, they got a plan to already make money on your default. And that's going to be through stable coins. I've been down the rabbit hole. And what stable coins is that going to be? And what cryptos are they tied to? That'll be involved in that video I'm going to drop tomorrow. That member video. I always feel bad saying member video, but really the thing is like, come on, things have changed. Like we got to create revenue for the channel, of course. If we're staying on the rabbit hole, I've been on rabbit hole since 7 o'clock this morning. Like, I mean, come on, this project's going to change lives. Like what? It's like $3 to become a member or something. Like what? It's probably that'd be the best $3 you ever spent in your life. And I'm confident of that, and all my calls back that up. The infrastructure project involves over 30 traditional finances. JP Morgan's all in there. I could not believe that. I'm talking about like this other thing. Consensus. Okay, this is the one that caught me off guard right here. Consensus CEO Joe Lubin. Joe Lubin is also the co-founder of Ethereum. Confirmed that Swift will build its blockchain payment settlement platform on Ethereum's Linea. So Linea, whatever this is like a sidearm of a subsidiary of Ethereum. Swift has already admitted to basically building on it. Now, basically, okay, Swift has admitted to a Swift confirmed Linea blockchain for payment. I guess the first title right there is like, which I'm not saying get Ethereum, but what I'm saying is traditional world is here. And we need to utilize what cryptos to get before the rest of the world. I think we covered everything for today. Oh yeah, State Street, Solana. Don't sleep on State Street. Shout out to our Crypto Trooper on this because he remembers some of the State Street research we did. State Street is like a highly regulated, maybe traditional financial company. State Street and Galaxy Digital partner to launch the tokenized private liquidity fund. This is what I'm saying, guys. They're launching all the, okay, say for example, I'll give you kind of like a hint of what's going on here. I found the crypto that ties directly through Ondo somewhat, multiple zeros that they're building on, launch a stable coin, yield bearing asset they're going to earn through it on defaulted loans, all that. But the thing is, say for example, if they partner to launch a tokenized private fund, then you're going to hear about a stable coin also, because not only do they want to launch the fund, but they also want to launch a stable coin that you can utilize basically right here. Exactly. State Street Global Digital, State Street and Galaxy Digital partner to launch a tokenized private fund offering 24 settlement on chain liquidity using PYUSD. Bam! That's exactly what I just said. You're not going to have a fund without a stable coin. The stable coin is like, that's what they're doing to try to make money. And that's what they're doing. They're actually setting this up to earn money. But I never read it before where they're setting it up to make money on defaulted loans or anything that didn't work right. They're going to earn money regardless now. Welcome to on-chain. Coinbase will enable DEX trading for all Solana tokens. No listing needed. Oh, okay. This goes back to what I was saying the whole damn time. Solana's going to 5K. Do you realize how big that is? Coinbase will enable DEX trading for all Solana tokens. This is why I actually I don't know where my other phone's at. Oh, here it is. I got my old phone. I actually still got my old phone, but my new phone is broken. So I'm making sure I re-download not all my apps. Because I basically got like a lot of crypto apps off of this phone because it always lacks space. So basically, let's just say that I'm putting my Coinbase on this phone, which I already see. Okay, I couldn't log into it for some reason. And I had a problem logging in this morning because I'm trying to go to the next step to get this million of this crypto. So, and then when I drop the member video tomorrow on what this next challenge is, you're going to be shocked. But let's just say, I'll give you a hint. Have your Coinbase and your decentralized, your DEX ready, because you're going to connect just like they're saying here. Coinbase will enable DEX trading. So your DEX is your decentralized exchange. So to basically, and this is like a huge hint, to even utilize or acquire the next challenge is you're going to be able to access it through Coinbase and your DEX. But it won't be long before it comes to Coinbase. So right here, get started. Like, come on. So actually, I really want. The thing is, I'll get into my iPad or my old phone regardless. I can't really see anything through this phone. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Because you know what? Some people might not have money like that, which people don't have money like that. It is the holidays. So I just remember something. Because some people might not be a member to the channel and might not be able to view the member video that I'm going to drop. So this is what you would do if you're not an actual member. I would join our Telegram. Damn, we got 200 people on Twitter. Okay, that program's not bad then. I would join our Telegram because I already seen the asset. We're talking about it somewhat in our Telegram. I'll say that. So I kind of want to be fair because my non-members might get upset. Oh my God, he dropped a new challenge on a member video. But our Telegram group is free. So join our Telegram group. I'm clearly going to tell them, and we're already talking about it in there. And most likely, people probably, if you're in the Telegram, you probably already know. I think that's all the information I can give you about that. Let me see. XP Market. Let me see XP Market camera. Yeah, we're gonna have like 2 minutes. Can everybody smash that thumbs up, hit that subscribe? We're not going live tonight, and I hope everybody has an amazing day. If you receive 100,000 XRP tomorrow, what's the first thing you would do? Sell or hodl? Oh, well, I wouldn't sell. But of course, the XRP is going to go to $5 or $10. So, but at the same time, 100,000 XRP, I would buy AI Cat. Let me see. I don't know. I mean, I think, of course, you want to holler because XRP is going to go to $5 or $10. 21 shares, spot XRP ETF. TOX is live. TOXR. 21 shares. I'm telling you guys, this is so insane. It's like this is another example of what we just looked at with the Bitwise news. Bitwise is launching these ETPs to get traditional people, companies exposure to cryptocurrency. 21 shares on the same thing, spot XRP ETF. And then what? TOXR. I'm not even sure what that is, but it could be a stable coin. We'll find a way to end. You will find a way to end 2025 in the green. Of course. Oh, that's what I'm saying. This morning somebody said, I'm like, they said they were down $3,000 on Zebek. I'm like, bro, what the hell? I wasn't gonna respond to the troll, but I'm like, how is that possible? People are up $3,000. Right now, if you jumped on the millions Zebek challenge for $780 when I issued it on 420, right there, that's $98. It's $100 per 100K. Right now, it's even $280 per 100K or $3,000 per million. So most people are up $2,200. How can you be down $3,000? That guy had to have been trolling. There's no way he's down $3,000. You would have had to put at least 10,000 to be down 3,000. Like that doesn't make sense. I think he was just trolling because most people are up 3,000. Not my problem. It's not my fault. I'm sorry, sir. You've been a subscriber. XR Zolas. Just trying to see the clock. I hope everybody has the best holidays ever. XR Zillas runs on X. Oh, you know what I was thinking? Because the other day it was kind of interesting too. Like I'm telling you, I think the market really evolves around my channel. Not evolves around my channel, but I think I can bring like light to things as far as like, okay, like XP market's been on fire the whole time. When we started launching XR Zillows and Captains of Beck and just talking about AI cat every day. Let's go to XP market real quick before we get out of here. Shout out to XP market. Let's even go to xmarket.com. Because I feel like I gotta give them some love because the founder has supported us big time. But then the other day they started like trolling XP market saying, "Oh, liquidity's down, liquidity's down," which I already said liquidity is somewhat low because it's a smaller exchange. But then it seems like the second I step away and start talking about Zebek every day, next thing you know, oh my God, they're falling apart in XP market land. I see red. Oh, Bolzolo has to come back to bring us back to green. I can bring you back. I'll bring you back. XP market. I got you. Where's XPM? Oh, snap. XP market's number 2. You're on fire. Of course, like I said, damn, I said top 5 all day. XPM right there. Oh, yeah. XP market needs me. You need me, bro. Because, matter of fact, I don't ever recall seeing red over here like that. Yeah, we might have to come back on that one. Put some thought to that. So I'm not even gonna go through all the assets. I didn't really commit that for the morning show. But I will say, everybody smash that like, comment, and subscribe. Extra market, I got you back 1,000%. And of course, there's gonna be growing pains. Don't sweat it, doctor. There's gonna be growing pains in the beginning. I got you back 1,000%. XP market's legit. You have nothing to worry about. There's always gonna be growing pains, no matter what. Thank you for all the likes. Dream without limits. People are always gonna try to hold you down. That makes me think about Muhammad Ali and his system in itself. Do you know they took his world? When he was the heavyweight champion of the world, they stripped him of the title when he was in his prime. Does that sound familiar? When somebody's in their prime, they take your title. Like, how can they take somebody's title when you're in your prime? That clearly shows they're trying to hate. And I'm not here to debate religion and politics, but when you're the heavyweight champion of the world and they draft you to go fight, like, how can you draft a champ? Like, come on, it doesn't make sense. Like, come on. I think even back in the 70s and 60s, if you were in college, you wouldn't get drafted. So what if you're like a professional fighter? Should you get drafted? Nah, this is your profession. If anything, okay, let them fight other countries' best fighters or something like that. But to say, okay, we're gonna put you on the front line, and artillery, like, come on, bro. Like, what's going on here? Invisible hand. It had a lot more to do with he was really outspoken also back in the day, so they didn't like that either. They don't like when you're outspoken. Anyway, I think we covered that. I think we're good to go for a day. Oh, hold up. Before we go, I know my iPad died. Let me go to this. Let me see. Oh, Frank, this next video I drop is going to be for you, sir. Make sure you download the Coinbase cold wallet. Let me see something real quick because okay, let's just try Zebek for example. Let's go because I do got Coinbase on my regular phone, but I do want to see how they're talking about these connecting to these DEXs. Are they saying you can swap the asset right on Coinbase and then go to your cold wallet? See, that's the thing. I want to complete all the steps myself so I can kind of explain to everybody when we drop the new video. Oh, sign out complete. You got to be kidding me. I did not sign out. I'm never going to be able to sign back. What? Hold up. Where did I try to sign in through something else? Yeah, I tried to sign through, of course, my iPad, my phone, but why did it sign me out on my phone? See, now I'm never going to be able to sign back in on this phone. Because it's like all broke. I can't really see anything. It's all like squiggly lines. No. Yeah. Yep. It logged me out completely. I can't. It says get started or I guess. I mean, let me see. It's going to be too much to sign back in. My heart's starting. I'm starting to get anxiety even thinking about it. To do all the steps right now, especially when I'm live. But guys, I'm gonna be live tomorrow 1, and I hope to have that video up. Oh yeah, Frank. Shout out to Frank. Thank you for your membership to the channel, Frank. I appreciate it. Tomorrow I'm dropping a new member video on a new challenge. It's gonna be amazing. And believe it or not, there's gonna be a couple cryptos that you can actually get on the way to this crypto. But I'm thinking, like, why not just buy the best one where you're gonna get the most zeros? Because basically they're all tied to the same funds. But there's just one of them that's directly tied to the funds, and it has the most zeros. So you can gain exposure to any one of these hidden gems. But the one with the 3 zeros, it got 3 zeros. I think we know which one that is if you're in the Telegram. I'm not saying no more than that. I can't. Because let me get out of here before I say too much. I'm going to see you tomorrow at 1.